All right. LD MMAC. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, folks. Y'all know I've been busy, but definitely we're gonna talk about this fight right here. This is a fight that I'm very, very interested in. Okay, we got the young Ariane Lipski versus the veteran in JoJo Calderwood. And there's no secret, I am a huge, huge Ariane Lipski fan. I'm a huge. Okay, I'm also a fan of JoJo Calderwood. Okay, and guys, you got to remember when I do these breakdowns, I am a fan, but I'm gonna put my bias to the side. I'm gonna put it to the side, and I'm going to break this fight down to the best of my ability. Okay, and this is a quick breakdown. I'm gonna start with JoJo Calderwood. JoJo Calderwood, she's had a rough 2018. It's been rough. She didn't get to fight as many times as she wanted to, and even in 2017, it was just rough. She didn't get to do the things she wanted to do. And now, toward the end of 2018, back in August, JoJo Calderwood saw light at the end of the tunnel. She finally got a win, and it was enough for her confidence. Now she fought Kalinda Faria. Now fighting Kalinda Faria, no, it doesn't do anything for your resume. It's just one of those fights where you had to win that fight to get it was a big confidence booster, because she took a brutal loss to Cynthia Calvillo. Well, it wasn't brutal, but she was outstruck by Cynthia Calvillo. And then she got beat down by Jessica Andrade. Like that fight, Jessica just went in there and completely just mauled JoJo Calderwood to death. With that being said, JoJo Calderwood, I think she's got a sense of renewed confidence, okay? I think JoJo Calderwood has reinvented herself. Those are the words that I'm looking for. She's reinvented herself. Her resume, to me, I think her resume is better than Ariane Lipski's. I think it is. She's been in there with the likes of Cynthia Calvillo, Jessica Andrade. She's been in there with Courtney Casey, Valerie Letourneau. Okay, she's been in there with Suyi Ham, Mario Moros. She's been in there with all these top fighters. Okay, she's been in there. And she's won a couple of fights. She's won some of those fights. She's won a few fights that, people thought she wasn't going to win. Like, I think that she was an underdog against Courtney Casey. Okay? And I know against the legendary Valerie Letourneau, she was an underdog. But she managed to win those fights. Her fights, her really one-sided losses came at the hands of Andrade. And I thought Cynthia Calvillo really had a unanimous decision on her. That's what I thought, okay? Those losses came to top fighters. But she's got some notable wins. The thing with JoJo Calderwood that's going to give her problems is the ground, okay? JoJo is a decent striker. She's a decent striker. She's got very good hands. I just think the ground game is something that's going to be lacking. And so we're going to come over here to Ariane Lipski. People, they look at Ariane Lipski and they think that, well, she's just a striker. That's all she knows. This girl can counter. She can completely counter takedowns. And I noticed when I was watching a lot of her fights this morning, and I'm like, Ariane Lipski, she can counter takedowns. She's very good at that. And I think it'll be foolish for JoJo Calderwood, and if they're thinking of taking her to the ground, I think it'll be very foolish for them to assume that this girl don't know how to operate on the ground. Her submission game is pretty decent. It's pretty decent. For some reason, though, her ground game has been suppressed by her incredible striking. Okay, it just has. It's been suppressed by all of that. With all that being said, the violence queen, she's had her share of setbacks as well. She's had her share of setbacks, and she's managed to come back, and she's come back strong. This girl, she earned her name. This girl likes violence. Okay? Most of her fights, a lot of her fights that I've seen, they end in with somebody bleeding. Somebody's going to always leak. This girl dishes out an extreme amount of punishment. Okay? She dishes out an extreme amount of punishment. And that's how she likes it. Okay? This girl likes to fight violent. She's not going to sit back. She's not going to wait to try to counter JoJo Calderwood all night. She's not going to do that. She's going to get in JoJo's face. This girl, Ariane Lipski, she can cut off the octagon. This girl is amazing at cutting off the octagon. She does a damn good job of that. And, when I look at her, I'm like, wow, this girl cuts off this octagon. These people can't get away. Like, literally, you got people backing up. They trying to get back to the center of the octagon. They can't do it because Ariane Lipski is right there in their face. And this girl, man, her counterpunching, man, is very good. You know, the resume, though. Her resume, I don't think is as tough, okay? I think the level of opposition that JoJo Calderwood has had has been more than the opposition that Ariane Lipski has. But with that being said, I think Lipski is going to win this fight. I think she is. I just think Lipski is a better striker overall than Calderwood. Now, what could be the kryptonite for Ariane Lipski? Counterpunching. See, Lipski, she was dealing with a few girls at KSW. She was dealing with, people within her career. Like, they never could give anything back to her. They just couldn't do it. Like, she would throw those punches, but nobody really was countering her. JoJo Calderwood is a decent counterpuncher. If JoJo Calderwood can initiate and get those counters, the fight might be a little interesting. Okay? I think Lipski, in my opinion, she's never been hit by anybody that can counter. And that says a lot, man. It's a lot. See, people don't understand. Counters, they hurt more than punches that you see coming. Because, see, counter punches, you can't brace for them. You can't like brace your body so you can take the punch. You don't know they're coming. And those are the punches that will knock you out. I think Lipski wins this fight, though. I think she does. I think she's swift of feet. I think that, her striking is much more precise than JoJo Calderwood's. And I also think that she's better on the ground. It's just my opinion. You guys tell me what you think about this fight. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.